Welcome to Locked and Loaded Sports. It's time to lock in, load up, and win big. If you're serious about sports and love cashing in on solid bets, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's get to work. For the 9th time in playoff history, the New York Knicks and Indiana Pacers are set to square off. This time, with a trip to the NBA Finals on the line. The history between these two franchises is rich, petty, and absolutely beautiful. From Reggie's choke sign to Ewing's finger rolls, the drama's never lacked. Now, two very different styles collide again. Let's talk stats. The Pacers were 7th in the NBA in scoring this season, 117.4 points per game, just ahead of the Knicks at 9th, 115.8 points per game. Both teams were nearly identical in shooting efficiency. Indiana 3rd in field goal. Percent New York 5th from deep. It's basically a coin flip. Knicks 8th, Pacers 9th. Even free throws are close. Knicks 5th in the league, Pacers 9th. But stylistically, these teams couldn't be more different. Indiana plays like a jazz band. Lots of movement, improvisation, and bench depth. Tyrese Haliburton dishes dimes like it's a buffet line, and 6 players average double figures. The Pacers lead the postseason in assists per game and play with tempo like their sneakers are on fire. The Knicks, they're the opposite. This team slows things down, grinds possessions, and leans on star power. Jalen Brunson has been lights out, and Karl-Anthony Towns has torched the Pacers all season. 30.3 points, 12 boards per game, shooting a ridiculous 56.6%. That's not a fluke. Indiana simply has no answer for him. And here's a huge red flag for the Pacers. They've been dead last in offensive rebounding rate this postseason and in points per 100 putback plays. The Knicks, they clean glass like a Windex commercial, grabbing 30.8% of their own misses and ranking top 7 in playoff putback efficiency. That kind of edge matters in playoff basketball. Now, you could argue Indiana has the coaching advantage and deeper bench, and you'd be right. But New York just bulldozed the reigning champs in Boston. That series wasn't close. So if you're worried about the minus 140 series price, don't be. It's fair. It's even light. Want better odds? Bet the Knicks in 6 or 7. Both make sense given Indiana's firepower and home court energy. Even better parlay the series pick with a daily MLB bet or a solid WNBA future like Caitlin Clark's Fever to win it all. Think of it as value layering, playoff edition. Get locked and loaded with the New York Knicks. Now, moving on to the West. The Western Conference Finals are here, and they're loud. On one side, the young, electric Oklahoma City Thunder, led by MVP favorite Shai Alexander. On the other gritty, growling Minnesota Timberwolves, a squad that plays defense like it owes them money and dunks like it's a crime. These teams split their regular season series 2-2. The Thunder's 2 wins came by 7 and 8 points. Minnesota's wins by 3 and 15. Close, but telling. Every game was a battle, and you better believe this series will be more of the same. SGA has been a problem, averaging 35 points, 7.3 rebounds, and 6.5 assists against Minnesota this season, shooting an absurd 55.6% from 3. He's followed that up with 28.4 points and 6.6 assists in the playoffs. Chet Holmgren is holding his own too, pulling down 9.6 rebounds a night and swatting shots like flies. But this Timberwolves team, they're built for this moment. Anthony Edwards is coming into his superstar phase, averaging 26.5 points per game in the playoffs. His shooting against OKC during the regular season was rough, 36.4%, but he still managed 22.3 points, 9.3 boards, and 6 assists per game. That's a bad shooting slump with great numbers. Imagine what happens when the shots start falling. Rudy Gobert is anchoring the paint, 9.6 rebounds per game. Julius Randle is quietly dishing out nearly 6 assists a night. And Reid, yes, Reid, was the Thunder's personal nightmare all season, 22.5 points and 11 rebounds per game across their matchups. The Wolves are deeper, meaner, and way more playoff tested than anyone expected. And while SGA may be the best player in the series, Minnesota has more ways to win. The Timberwolves are underdogs, currently sitting at plus 200 to win the series. For a team with this defense, this depth, and this chip on their shoulder, that is great value. This series might be tight, it might be scrappy, it might even go 7. But in the end, get locked and loaded with the Minnesota Timberwolves. That wraps up another breakdown here on Locked and Loaded Sports. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest sports analysis and betting insights. More picks, more locks, and more action is coming your way. That's all for now. Stay sharp, stay ready, and get locked and loaded.